Hi, I'm Craig Wood, Acting President. My fellow Executive Committee members and I thought it would be good to share with you more of how the Executive Committee works and the charges and priorities we give committees. We thought a good place to start would be with the Executive Committee Nominating Committee. The Executive Committee established a policy for nominating Executive Committee candidates in July of 2015. Since that time, that policy has been modified twice. In that policy, we charge the Executive Committee Nominating Committee to select candidates that best fit a defined set of criteria. The Executive Committee Nominating Committee should select the best possible candidate. In doing so, they can keep in mind the balance of existing Executive Committee members with respect to geographic representation, gender balance, professional background, communication skills, director and committee experience, as well as leadership ability. There are 12 defined criteria that we ask the Executive Committee Nominating Committee to work through in selecting an Executive Committee candidate. I'm not going to mention all of those criteria, but I will mention the most recent criteria added, and that is that they must be a director in good standing and not currently under any form of disciplinary action or never been suspended from the association. The candidate must be willing to submit to a background check and attest that they have not been convicted of a felony. There is also a defined process for the committee to follow. The selected candidates will have their names and resume of qualifications and a biographical sketch printed in the Painhorse Journal and posted on the APHA website. At least 2 candidates should be chosen for the 6th committee member position unless the committee believes that there is only one suitable candidate. There should be a time allotted during the convention to allow the candidates the opportunity to talk about themselves and share their vision with directors. If there are to be floor nominations, it is recommended that the credentials of the floor nominated candidates be made available to the Executive Committee Nominating Committee and the Board of Directors prior to the election. In the Executive Committee policy for the Nominating Committee, there is a recommended timeline for the committee to conduct their work. As I mentioned earlier, we modified the policy twice. The second modification involves the charge and scope of the Executive Committee Nominating Committee. The committee name will now be the Executive Committee Leadership Development / Nomination Committee. Their new charge will be to carefully identify, screen, and prepare potential leaders to serve in leadership roles throughout the association. The committee will identify from the Board of Directors and membership a pool of individuals who could serve in leadership roles. And for the individuals in that pool, they will provide leadership development training and mentorship throughout the year. The committee will also interview and evaluate sitting committee members and, of course, provide a slate of nominees for the Executive Committee to the board at the annual convention. I think it's important that you as directors and members have a better understanding of the policies and charges the Executive Committee provides to committees. So I hope this helps you better understand what we ask the Executive Committee Nominating Committee to do. I hope you found this informative, and we will be sharing more about other committees in the coming months. I look forward to seeing you at Painhorse events this year.